This is everything but a samosa. This could be a kachori actually. Oh, it's sticky. It's kind of your achievement that you can enjoy. But since I don't have that, I will just leave it. Otherwise, I really like this. It wasn't such a bad idea to add oil, but I'll try my best to actually remember what product I used. Hi guys, I'm Nikita and you're watching the Happy Hoot, and I'm here again with a vlog. Don't look at my hair too much because it looks like crazy. I didn't wash them today. I did shower. So it's Christmas time in Germany and it's everywhere. Glühwein, Christmas market, Christmas trees, Christmas gifts, Christmas decoration, blah 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 blah. I thought that I should also do something special on Christmas. Like, I love to celebrate Christmas, and I decided that I have to do something special that I don't do usually. Don't worry, I did not decide to bake plätzchen like last year, because last year they turned out to be not so yummy. Okay, so what did I decide to do? Well, I know that the tradition says that one should bake cookies, one should buy Glühwein or prepare Glühwein at home and drink the Glühwein, or Kinderpunsch if you are not allowed to drink Glühwein. What I decided to do is giving an Indian touch to the Christmas that I would celebrate this time. So I will be making Samosas! I believe you can be a non-Christian and still celebrate Christmas by making not cookies, but something that is tasting good to you. I decided that I should make samosas and celebrate Christmas in a kind of Indian way. So without any further ado, let's go! Okay, so first thing first, the apron. It kind of feels like professional. If you guys are now wondering what recipe I'm using for samosas, then I must tell you that I'm actually using kind of mix of different recipes, but I'll try my best to actually remember what product I used in which quantity, and I'll also try to show you via video, so if I make a mistake in writing that down, you guys can see how I did it and you can prepare that at home too. Since I don't eat too much spicy stuff, I usually don't cook spicy food, and that's why in this samosa I will also not put any kind of red chili. If you guys want some spicy samosas, then you should add red chili if you're okay with it. So the first thing is boiling samosas in this small cooker. The potatoes are now cooking. I usually give them roughly 4 to 5 whistles till they are done. And meanwhile they're preparing, I should prepare for the samosa Teig. I take this cup for all the measurements. I'm putting this much Ajwain and this much amount of salt. I think I've added too much of water to the dough, so I have to now add a little bit of flour into it. But I still hope it will go, it is going to be fine. I guess I can, or I have to, I'm not sure, put some oil into it so that it becomes better. It wasn't such a bad idea to add oil. So next time you're cooking, if recipe is missing, go by your gut feeling. Now my dough looks like the dough is done. It should be kept for a certain time before I start making samosas, and it should be wet, or it should be in vacuum so that it doesn't get dried up. I usually do this trick. I take this roll and I make it wet, so I take 2 of those. Like, if I squeeze them, little water would come out, and then I put them over the dough so that it doesn't dry. And the trick is that if it's double and it's not too wet, it doesn't stick to your dough. Now is the time to prepare for my masala for samosa, that is the filling. It's mainly potato, but with potato you can put different spices to it. There are certain spices that you definitely should put so that it tastes good, which in my opinion, because I don't go by the recipe, are salt, black pepper, suka dhania, which is dried coriander powder. There should definitely be coriander leaves, which I don't have unfortunately. The rest spices you can put according to your taste. So for example, green chili, red chili, and since I love peanuts and crunchy taste, I will add peanuts, bit of cashews, and I also add usually this kishmish in Hindi. I really forgot the name of that thing in English. But since I don't have that, I will just leave it. Otherwise, I really like this crunchy and sweet taste when you eat samosa. I believe I'm half done. I've done the dough and I just now have to make, first of all, like the real filling. I have to prepare that, and once that is ready, I guess I will put the oil to heat, and in parallel I will prepare samosas. It is really not easy, as I always think. So last time also I underestimated, and when my mother told me that it's time consuming to make samosas, I was like, it's not. And then it turned out that it took me altogether 3 to 4 hours of preparing until I was clean with the kitchen. So I believe that cooking is not difficult. The difficult part is when you have to clean the mess that you prepared. It's kind of a bit difficult because you don't have domestic help. You have to do everything on your own, which I also believe is a kind of plus point, because you have to, at the end of the day, do everything on your own, and that keeps you moving. And you learn to manage your time in such a way that you know you have to clean, you have to wash, you have to cook, you have to eat, and then clean back. And this kind of creates a habit. But at the times when you have to create things like samosa, you don't have help. It really is buggy, but at the end of the day, it's an achievement. It's kind of your achievement that you can enjoy. I am done with samosas filling. It looks really good and it's tasting also good. As I said, it's not spicy at all. So if you're cooking it for somebody who cannot eat spicy stuff, you should really go with this. Now is the time to prepare samosas, which is the most difficult task, I know. The dough looks good. It's really difficult, and I forgot how did I make the last time the shapes. I also have a feeling that the dough is not this perfect like last time. I definitely did a mistake. I will see what it was last time, and I will not mention that in my recipe so that you don't make this mistake. The dough is more like kind of kleberig, so it's sticky, and that's why it's strange. It's difficult to prepare the roll, the flat thing. This is everything but a samosa. This could be a kachori actually. Oh, it's sticky. It's really sticky somehow this time. Oh god, by far I've made like 5 samosas. They're still yet to be deep fried. I hope I'm able to finish it before I really like tire myself out. This looks like kachori, but it isn't. I started making samosas, then I realized that I have little bit of leftover aloo and I didn't want to throw them or make something else. So I realized that I have also rotis atta inside my fridge, and then I realized I can actually make samosas out of them. Samosas from rotis atta, which is much more soft, so they're not so hard like the others here, but they're also yummy. I tried them, and since the oil is hot, and since I cannot use it again once it's cooled down, I did the most typical thing that any or every or each Indian mother would do. I prepared pooris. Look at that. So if you are an Indian mom especially, and you're watching this vlog, I know you can relate to it, because that's what I have grown up seeing. So like if there is something that probably has the potential to be thrown in the kitchen, we try to use it, like use it all. And that's what I love. So now I not only have samosas, but two kinds of samosas. One from the normal dough and the other one from roti's dough. And now I have pooris. So I'm done for the day. I'm super, super duper satisfied because I started with samosas and now I end up eating samosas and aloo puri. Wow. What Christmas can be better than that? Here are what my samosas look like. This one is the normal maida samosas, so Weizenmehl, and this one is normal atta samosa. So I wish you guys a Merry Christmas and an amazingly, superly, duperly, trooperly, fantastic New Year. Not bad.